guys, today's video is going to be an extreme kitchen deep clean. You are not going to want to miss out on all of this cleaning motivation here in my kitchen. But before I get started, I just wanted to say if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love if you considered subscribing and becoming part of my YouTube family. It is completely free and I would love for you to join. Now let's get into this video.
This is where my heart is, oh you know it's true, no matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
So I am going to kind of work from the top down to the bottom here in my kitchen. So first off is going to be on top of these cabinets. If you guys have never cleaned the top of your cabinets, I am encouraging you to go up there and look right now because I can guarantee you it is dusty. The first time I did this was back in April and it was so disgusting and embarrassing, honestly. So now I try to get up here at least 2 times a year. So here's my second attempt at cleaning the top of my cabinets. I am going to start with vacuuming, but that didn't work so well, so I'm going to end with vacuuming. So here I'm trying it out, but it didn't work. Then I'm going to spray the Method degreaser because on top of these cabinets gets very greasy from all of the cooking on the stove below. So I'm going to scrub it with my Scrub Daddy sponge and that degreaser, and then I'm just going to wipe it up with a microfiber rag and then go ahead and vacuum whatever else is remaining on there.
But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, 'cause the thing is I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick.
While you're up here, you're going to want to also wipe down any decorations that you have. These decorations here weren't too bad because they're not directly above my stove, but the candle holders that are directly above my stove, and especially those cabinets directly above my stove, are probably the worst out of everything. So I really made sure to wipe down the decor on top of the cabinets and also that area of the cabinet, which you will see me doing here.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you.
While I was up here and had a good view of the top of the microwave, I decided to go ahead and give that a good wipe down as well because the top of the microwave is also another area that gets very, very greasy.
Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. It never hit you, our conversation.
So that was my Scrub Daddy sponge after just doing that section of cabinets that you guys saw. It did not look very dirty on the camera, but after scrubbing, it really shows how dirty they truly are. That sponge was so disgusting and it's just so greasy. It was hard for me to get all of that off of the sponge. I had to like scrub the sponge, as weird as that sounds. So just goes to show how greasy the top of the cabinets can get.
Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your ego.
So after doing the top of the cabinets, I needed to do the actual cabinets themselves. So what I did was sprayed some of the Dawn Power Wash on my kitchen cabinets and used the softer side of the Scrub Mommy Sponge just to make sure to get all of that grime and grease and fingerprints off of the cabinets. Then I'm going to wipe it down with the microfiber rag and then go over it with my Murphy's wood soap. My kitchen cabinets are wood, so I did not want to leave that water on there, so I quickly wiped it off and then made sure to go ahead and kind of shine them up with the wood soap. I love this wood soap because it does not leave the furniture or cabinets greasy. It just gives them a nice shine without that greasy look. So since I'm here doing the kitchen cabinets, it got me wondering how often everyone else wipes down their cabinets. I don't think I have ever really wiped them down with the Murphy's wood soap. Granted, I have wiped them down like with a wet microfiber rag as I'm cleaning the kitchen or whatever, but I've never really taken the chance to actually wipe them down really well, trying to get all the grime off. So it made me wonder if everyone else out there is cleaner than me and wipes down their kitchen cabinets a lot more often, or if you guys are in the same boat as me and kind of just look over it.
It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
So while I am finishing up here my kitchen cabinets, I thought I would take the time to introduce myself for anyone who is new to my channel. My name is Brittany. I am a wife and stay-at-home mom to 2 girls. They are 4 and 7. My husband and I have been together for 15 years this year. Seems like forever, but really it's just the blink of an eye. In addition to being a mom and wife, I am also a full-time online college student and a type 1 diabetic. Some people probably wonder what that is on my arm, and that is a continuous glucose monitor. It helps me better manage my diabetes and my sugars, so it is a piece of technology that I love and probably couldn't see myself living without now that I have used it.
Let me love, baby, let me love you.
Now that my top cabinets are done, I am going to move on over to my microwave. So I went ahead and sprayed it down with the Method Degreaser and went ahead and gave it a scrub with the Scrub Mommy Sponge on the coarse side, and then wiped it down with a microfiber rag. And I am going to do the same thing here on the inside of the microwave. And surprisingly enough, my microwave wasn't too dirty. It just had a few spots, so it really didn't take me long to go ahead and give the inside a clean as well.
Ooh. You.
before I could move on any farther with my kitchen, I needed to get all of the dishes out of the sink. So I'm going to put everything in the dishwasher so that way the sink is available for me to wash the stove grates that desperately needed to be wiped down.
Be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change, like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you.
So to clean the kitchen grates, I am going to spray them down once again with the Method degreaser, and then I'm going to also spray them with the Dawn Power Wash. These things just needed a really good cleaning, so I wanted to make sure to really get them clean and let them soak there while I do the stovetop. And I'm going to take off the burner plates as well as the knobs. I have never taken off the knobs before. I know that's weird. I see a lot of people take off knobs, but for some reason I never had. So all of that is going to soak and get washed, as well as these oven racks and my oven. So my oven actually wasn't too bad. I usually use the Easy Off, I think it's called, for the oven, but this time I just did some baking soda, and then I'm spraying on some vinegar on top of the baking soda to kind of get it to fizz, and then I'm kind of rubbing it in as well, and I'm going to let it sit there to kind of work off whatever it needs to. Once again, my oven wasn't too bad, but I just wanted to hit it since I was doing a deep clean here of my kitchen. So while that is working, I am going to pull out my oven and clean behind there. It was so gross. It had been months since I had pulled this thing out. There was cat toys down there, a whole ton of crumbs, and just stuff splattered on the side of the cabinets and on the side of the oven. So to go ahead and clean up this mess back here, I started off with vacuuming, and then as you can tell, this Method degreaser is my best friend today as I am cleaning my kitchen. So I went ahead and sprayed that on the floor, and then also wiped it down with a microfiber rag, and you can see how dirty that microfiber rag is and how dirty that floor really was. You couldn't tell on camera, but it was actually pretty gross. So then I'm going to do the same thing here on the side of my kitchen cabinets, spray it down with the degreaser, and then wipe it down with a microfiber rag. And I'm also going to do the same thing on the sides of the oven, because a lot of food drips down on the side, and so it gets all over the cabinet and all over the side of the oven.
Taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied.
So now that behind the oven is clean, I am going to work on the inside of the oven now. So to kind of suds it up, I sprayed some of the Dawn Power Wash soap on there just so I could give it a really good scrub. It didn't really get much off, a few things that kind of came off, but it probably could use a really good scrub. There's one particular spot in the back that you'll see on the bottom that kind of just did not come up, but other than that, I think it was probably okay. The glass door actually looked pretty good, but there were some spots still on the side of the oven and that big spot down there on the bottom that I was not able to get up.
Let me tell you what I found. We've leaving everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side.
Since the grates had a few minutes to soak, I am going to go ahead and scrub them down before wiping down the stovetop, just so that I can make sure to work out any of the grease spots that were on the grates and then kind of let them air dry. Before I sprayed anything on the stovetop, I wanted to take the vacuum just to get up any of the big pieces so that it wasn't spreading it around as I was wiping. So I did that with my little vacuum, and then I am taking the Method Degreaser and my handy dandy Scrub Daddy sponge. If you guys haven't noticed yet, those are the two real MVPs today in the kitchen deep clean. It's the Method Degreaser and the Scrub Daddy, or this one's actually the Scrub Mommy sponge. Those things together work so well. So I am just giving everything a good scrub down, and then I'm going to wipe it all down with a microfiber rag. And then if you know me, you know that I do not like streaks. So I had to finish it off with the yellow Windex to make sure it was streak free, because there were a few streaks on the front of the oven and a little bit on the top of the stove, and I think that's only because my microfiber rag was not fully clean. But usually I do not have to use any product after the degreaser, because the degreaser is pretty good at leaving all of my appliances that I use it on streak free. So I feel like I have lost all hope with these oven racks. When I had cleaned my oven before a few months ago, I really tried to get these racks clean, and I just could not get them clean. So today I knew it was kind of just a lost cause. So I didn't really put much effort into trying to get them clean. I just wanted to get any kind of remaining grease off and not really worry about the stains. So I just used the Scrub Mommy sponge and some Dawn Power dish soap, and then also the Method Degreaser on that. And like I said, it didn't get any of the major stains up, but it did get any kind of residual grease left on there off.
Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Oh no.
Now that my oven and stove is done, I can finally move to the kitchen countertops. I had to move everything off because I wanted to give it a good clean, and I am going to spray the Walmart brand antibacterial spray. It's pretty similar to just like a 409, but I really wanted to disinfect my countertops, especially because I was standing all over them when I was cleaning the top of the cabinets. So in order to do that, I sprayed it on all of my countertops and let it sit for 10 minutes. If you really want to disinfect, you need to make sure you use the product correctly, and this product was to leave on for 10 minutes to disinfect, and to sanitize was only 5 minutes. I think the difference between sanitizing and disinfecting is the fact that sanitizing only kills some I think it's viruses, maybe like E. coli or bacteria. I don't know which one it is. And then the disinfecting kind of just kills everything. So I made sure to leave it on there for 10 minutes. And so while that was sitting on the kitchen counters, I went ahead and cleaned off my fridge and dishwasher. And to do that, I used my yellow Windex along with a clean and dry microfiber rag.
And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
So now that that product has been sitting on there for about 10 minutes, I went ahead and wiped it down with a microfiber rag, including the walls and the backsplash, just to really make sure everything gets clean. And then I'm going to go over it with my yellow Windex and a new microfiber rag.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Since this is a deep clean, I made sure to go ahead and wipe down all of the stuff that I have or keep on top of the kitchen countertops, such as my coffee maker and my little jars here. And yes, my tripod was moving. The cat was getting to it. He loves playing with my tripod. So if you ever see my camera moving around, it's usually because my cat is playing with it.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
Now that those countertops are clean, I am able to move my way down to the bottom kitchen cabinet. So I'm going to do the same thing with the Dawn Power Wash and the Murphy's Wood Soap.
I can't believe you love me, oh, oh, oh. I just feel so lucky, oh, oh, oh. Still can't believe you love me.
I did want to mention, you guys have probably seen me spray the wood soap onto the rag and not directly onto the kitchen cabinets, and that's because I want to have more product control. I don't want to just spray a bunch of product all over my kitchen cabinets, especially if it's not needed. So I like to spray it on the rag, that way I can evenly distribute it across all of my cabinets.
So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
We are almost done here. This main part of the kitchen, I guess, is completely done. My stove looks amazing. There is no more grease on there, and so does my microwave. There's no more grease on the front of that. My kitchen countertops are clean. My cabinets are clean. So now it's time to tackle this kitchen island.
Still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be than with you. Oh,
so now that the countertops are somewhat cleaned off and the dishes are done and put away, I'm able to start cleaning the island here. So I'm going to once again spray it down with that antibacterial spray from Walmart, and I'm going to let it sit again for 10 minutes. Since I disinfected the other countertops, I might as well do this one while I'm at it. So while it's sitting, I am going to go ahead and take out the trash, and then I'm also going to spray that antibacterial spray on the trash can as well, because that is a highly missed spot for me to clean. I typically will just wipe it down, but I never really disinfect it, so I figured I might as well do it now. So while both of those are sitting and getting disinfected, I'm going to work on this last set of cabinets. So after I finished wiping down these countertops, I actually cleaned my sink, and it was so satisfying, but I forgot to hit the record button. I was so frustrated when I saw that. So I just cleaned it with some of the Soft Scrub OxyClean. It smells so good, and it left it smelling so clean. And then I did one of my garbage disposal cleaners, the ones that foam up. I'm sure you guys have seen it before in my videos. So I'm sorry you don't get to see that, but the last thing I do want to do here on my video is show you how to clean out the dishwasher filter. I did not know this until about a year and a half ago that the dishwasher even had a filter. So make sure to clean that out every once in a while. So I went ahead and just took it out, rinsed it really quick, and then popped it back in. So before we wrap up this kitchen deep clean with me, I'm just going to do the floors really quick by vacuuming and mopping them. I'm actually going to mop with just some vinegar and water, as I find that leaves my tile the cleanest, and so I like to do that about once a month just to get any residue off of my floors. So like I said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kitchen deep clean with me. It took me quite a long time to do this, so I hope it gave you some cleaning motivation and kind of inspired you maybe to go ahead and deep clean your own kitchen, or maybe gave you some ideas of certain spots to hit in your kitchen to really give it a good deep clean. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed, I would love if you considered subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.
You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old.